up, YouTube? Can my fellow eyes, stand within the followers, and my health members and subscribers. This is your health leader, Maggie Negan, the walking Evangelist 27. How's everyone doing today? So, you guys saw my latest community post of me wanting to take charge of talking to the cosplay community and just literally tell all of you that's a cosplayer just to open up. And it's time for me to discuss this with all of you that's watching this video. So you guys ready? But before I do, you guys, if you guys really enjoy this video, don't forget to like this video, share this with your friends and family as well, your fellow cosplayer friends, anyone that cosplay around the world. This video is definitely for you, so please share it. And definitely subscribe to be part of my Hellfire Club, you guys. The more subscribers I get, the more we're going to get everyone involved in this kind of community, and I just wanted to make change for once. Alrighty, guys? And please check the description down below to follow my social media platforms, as well as check out Kaim Hindred's latest video on his latest videos on his channel. He mostly does cooking videos, unboxing videos, anything you can think of. He's doing his gaming channel, I believe, but right now he's trying to get his book published, and it's called The Red Scar Violin. If you guys can find a literary agent just for him, it'd be just so wonderful and be very helpful for him to get it out there. Alright, so good luck, Kaim. I know you can get that book published. I believe in you, alright? So let's get back to the video, shall we? So, the reason why I want to discuss this with all of you that's a cosplayer like myself, I think it's time that we must take a stand because cosplay has been a successful way of expressing ourselves. And the way I feel like the cosplay community has hardly done anything lately, and it just breaks my heart to see how silent they become. I'm not saying the majority of the cosplay community are very quiet. I'm just saying that, like, what happened to this poor young girl, like said, just recently on my latest video. If you guys haven't checked it out, I'll leave the thumbnail right here so you guys can check it out and leave the link down in the description down below. I just want to let you know that what happened to that young girl who's only 20 years old, right? And she gets bullied online. And I gotta call it out on it, and people are now waking up and realizing it, right? And I appreciate you guys commenting on that video because that means a lot to me. Because look, cosplay is just about having fun. No matter what race you are, what gender you are, what, you know, LGBTQ community you are, as long as you're having fun, that's more important in life. You understand? No matter if you cosplay in anime and furry or anything in general, as long as you're having a great time at the convention, meet up with your friends, your acquaintances, or you just want to meet somebody like love wise or anything, that's what cosplay is all about. And what makes things unique about cosplay, people are just want to show off the incredible hard skill work they have put on to make cosplay, whatever they watch in anime, brought to life. And that's how incredible it is. You get what I'm saying, you guys? Because whenever people post things in their cosplay page, right? I seen it all the time, and I follow these cosplayers, and they are incredible. They know how to do the incredible craftsmanship of bringing the fabric into an art form. I've seen people making realistic props out of foam, and it just looks so real, and it blows my mind. I've seen people who have mechanical, engineering degrees and manage to make incredible colossal designs like from the Marvel's Doomsday characters. I've seen it all. And I've been to these incredible conventions, not only just near Comic Con, but other events as well. And they just work so damn hard. And for whatever reason, there are some people out there, whatever the place it is, right? They have some, hatred or some envy towards these cosplayers, and they just have nothing nice to say. And that's what bothers the hell out of me. Not everyone has, a massive budget to spend all their cash on these incredible outfits or props or even just mechanical itself, right? You guys have to understand that cosplay comes from the heart from a cosplayer. Like for me, right? I must say personally that I may not be a billionaire, I may not have the money or luxury like these cosplayers have, but I'm just doing the best I can to make it work. You understand? I may not have, the appearance as a anime character or just in general, like I don't have the right equipment. I'm just doing the best I can to whatever I have at home and I make it my own. That's all I can say, right? If I don't know how to sew or even how to glue something, I do the best I can to look at tutorials on YouTube or something unique, because people out in the outside world thinking that everyone should be being so negative and not giving enough positive energy or good feedback. You get what I'm saying, guys? Because everyone has their own creative mindset, and with the more negative energy that puts a big impact to us cosplayers, it just creates more chaos, and we need to take a stand with all the situations. You understand? I'm just sick and tired having these cosplay communities having to be torn apart, having to deal with being so silent, being so secretive, and what makes even much worse, and I'm just being honest, you guys, and this is my own personal take, right? When cosplayers being attacked by other cosplayers, and this is a true story, by the way, right? Like, everyone has their way of expressing themselves. I'm not saying to like just be silent all the time or to keep it to themselves. I just feel like in reality, you need to understand where people are coming from, right? There are times where people tend to like bring in politics or race or anything in general and make it a huge impact, and it will affect people's mental health. And that is probably what's making it everyone very traumatized by these situations. You understand? I may be wrong, but at the same time, it does make a huge impact for all of us. You know, and whatever happened to that young girl, right? Because these people online, and this has happened too often, right? She saw a comment, maybe she saw multiple comments based on her race, and people are literally just go after her because she thinks in her mind, in her mental psyche, thinking that all these people are saying based on her race that she cannot pull up an incredible cosplay because based on her race she's not that character, because that particular character is not African American or light skin or whatever the case may be, and she took that so negative and to her heart that she believes that she's not going to make any effort to like be exactly as a character, and then suddenly she just ended her life, respectfully. And to be honest, I just feel like that's really messed up. It really is. You understand? When you hear negative comments like that, you tell them straight up saying like, look, leave me the F alone. I'm going to do the best I can to cosplay. No matter what skin color I am, I may not look like the character, but I'm making this work, okay? No matter if I'm Spanish or, African American, Asian, Caucasian, whatever the case may be, I'm trying to make things work for once, okay? You can like sit in your little basement with your parents or just, sitting at home by yourself, looking at the sky, at the ceiling, and I'm going to hide behind the screen thinking that I can say whatever I want on the internet because I feel like it. You yourself are the bully. You yourself are the one that causing all the problems. You understand? You making accusations to other cosplayers thinking that they're the problem, you have some issues. Like, for reals, alright? Because you think you have the audacity to like call out other cosplayers because you feel like, oh, this person is to the blame of this young girl's death. When clearly this person probably was trying to get to the contact with the girl, but she was probably unresponsive because she doesn't want to deal with nothing in the real world. You know what I mean? So whatever you say on the internet, keep it to yourself and keep your, hatred comment to yourself, because no one wants to hear your negative feedback or nothing. All right? If someone wants to cosplay because they are passionate in what they do, let them be. You understand? It doesn't matter what, like I said, it doesn't matter what race, what gender they are, or what part of the community they are. It doesn't matter. As long as they're having fun, they have, incredible, talent. That's all that matters. All right, that's what I can say. You know, and for me personally, like, I'm a cosplayer. I may not show off my cosplay because I don't like to show my face because of personal reasons. Because I get too much hate online, and mostly the majority, some of the cosplay community that I used to hang out with tend to have some negative things to say about me because they probably know who I am already. Because apparently that I have some issues with some cosplay friends I, made in the past, and they sometimes take it to heart. But in reality, they need a reality check first of all, right? If someone has an opinion about something and they just take it to literally, then that's a problem. That's on them, not me. You understand? And whatever the case may be, wherever the whole scenario, what was going on in the past, we need to move on from it. because I'm not going to hold this against you, because whatever you want to do in life, that's on you, because there's so many things in life that I want to say throughout this video about what happened a long time ago, but I just don't feel like, discussing it because it's a long story. But long story short, I just feel like whenever there's an incident going on in life, and someone asks you for an apology, right? Then you should just like apologize and then we just move on. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's my story, alright? Because I have nothing against the cosplay community that I used to hang out with. There are some people out there that are really creative and they really have great mindset in how they held events after conventions. But since, politics is now, really affecting everyone nowadays, especially the cosplay community, then that's a problem. You understand? I don't care what your beliefs are, or if you're not religious or non-religious or whatever, or what politic party you in. I don't really care, to be honest with you, because whatever you're affiliated with, I don't want to get involved with it. I don't incite in discussing about politics with in my personal life or whatever the case may be. Because look, whatever you believe in, that's on you. That's not on me. Because if you have some belief that you think that it's gonna make a big problem or something like that, I don't want to get involved with it. I really don't. You understand? Whatever you believe in, that's your part of your scenario of who you believe in. I don't really care because it just makes me uncomfortable to discuss these kind of things because it just affects my own mental health. Because I already had too many friendship breakups throughout the years and I don't need it right now because it just breaks my heart to see how everything falls apart as it is on my lap, and I don't really need any more arguments from my point of view and having people to understand where I'm coming from. It's very complicated, alright? But other than that, you guys, I just feel, within the community, you guys need to like open up with these kind of situations when it comes to, you know, your own people, the people who are involved in these kind of things. Like if you are in a group and you invite certain amount of people that goes to your events and you see something wrong and you just become all hidden, all quiet all of a sudden, and you decide to like keep it hush hush because you want to get involved when clearly you are. Okay? You knew that person, you knew the person was in trouble, and you just sit there and you pretend nothing happened. You're like, huh? What? Oh, this person passed away? Oh, like what happened? Oh, we're just gonna move on. Like brush it off and like just like forget about what's happening. No, no, no. This is not what we should be doing. What should we do is, right? I want everyone to listen and take notes on this, right? Please be aware of what is going on. I'll leave you guys to show you guys what you should be doing. And thanks to a friend of mine on social media, she posted this on IG, by the way. And this is what you should be doing. You should be contacting your local authority, meaning, like, yes, police may get involved in the situation, but there's more to it, alright? Please contact a special hotline. I'll show you guys who you to contact. Contact this 988 hotline. They're always available 24/7, and they will actually give you a direct source to give you some guidance in helping you with your mental health illness. They're not always, giving you best advice, but my solution is that they are the best solution there is. All right, and they give you a direct contact, like a direct counselor for you to like look up to, and also try to see where you can go through there to see how your mental health is in process. You understand? And it will help you on your journey by not being very suicidal or depressed, and they will help you do some breathing exercises and so much more. All right, so this will help you a lot. Another thing too, right? Please contact your friends or family members as well. Do not be so quiet about certain things. If you feel like you're feeling like very like lightheaded, or you feel like something's happening, you feel like everything's closing in, please contact your friends or family members. Don't be quiet about it, because if you think the old solution is like if you have some pills around you or sharp objects, don't take none of it. Don't do any harm to yourself. Please, I'm begging you, alright? This is not the only solution. My suggestion is find your friends and family and also contact a therapist, around your local area. I do not sponsor any of these therapists, but I suggest that if you live in a certain of these states, wherever you're from, please contact your local therapist and tell them how you really feel mentally and physically. Because if you feel like you're not capable in cosplaying, or you feel like, someone's attacking you verbally, in person or even online, please contact that local therapist right away. All right. And another thing too, right? Do not be quiet about certain things, right? And another thing too that's really, interesting, right? Please contact your group, cosplay group, moderator, to tell them that if you feel like someone's threatening you or someone's attacking you, make sure you contact them. Because if you don't have any of their phone numbers or their social media platforms, then please contact any of the members right away if you feel like someone is harassing you. Don't be afraid or don't be quiet about the certain things. And another thing too, to add that, right? I know my page is not always about cosplay. I do apologize. I mostly do, movie reviews and other vlogs throughout the channel. But if you guys really want to talk to me, guys, my DMs are open. You guys can always talk to me. But the only way you guys can talk to me directly, you had to like follow me on my social media platforms. All right, my DMs are open on X, on Instagram, and of course I'm on also on Discord, so you guys can always DM me and you can always talk to me. And I already told a wonderful fellow subscriber, and I give a big shout out to her. She decided to like give me a contact on Twitch, and that's great. I'll be trying to make a group chat on both Twitch and Discord based on this kind of topic about cosplayers, being bullied, and I'll make sure to add all of you on that page. And I may not respond all the time because I'm really pretty busy with Christmas shopping and my upcoming birthday that's coming up next year. So like you guys got to give me a chance to respond right away. And if you guys feel like you're unsafe, or you feel like something's happening, or you feel like someone's threatening you, you please let me know. I'll see if I contact that hotline, but I recommend you guys contact that hotline as well. So if you feel like someone's bothering you, I may give you some advice on what to do, because I can't get involved in any more problems. I can't go directly to that person, but I can just help you stay calm and relax. I can even try to like make sure that you guys are very comfort in your own comfort zone, that you guys can talk to me about these kind of things, and I can give you my opinion. Because look, if I give an opinion to any of you that you guys feel like you feel unsafe or something, do not go, to me by attacking me or verbally abusive me or anything in general, because it just make things worse. Because I'm just making things easier for you guys so you guys can understand my point of view. Because one time I tried to give someone advice and she didn't like what I gave her, so whatever the case may be, do not end up like her by cursing at me or try to make things worse on my side, okay? Just want to let you guys know, alright? But other than that, I'm gonna let you guys know before I end this video that look, cosplayers should be more open-minded. They should like keeping like cosplayers who are in their group safe, not be letting other people getting attacked or whatnot. Or the worst scenario, that if someone is about to end their life, make sure you alert them, make sure you be there by their side always 24/7. Because if you feel like someone is going to be able to like feel like depressed, or they feel like they're whatever the scenario may be, they feel like something is happening in the world, please contact them right away, all right? Because nowadays it's very scary to see some of these wonderful cosplayers take their own life, and we were not there to like save them, okay? So we need to like make a great, put them in the right direction without doing any harm for them, okay? Just want to let you guys know that. But other than that, you guys, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. What should the cosplay group should be doing? I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comment section, because we need to take a stand, you guys. We cannot be silent all the time. We cannot keep this under the rug or brush it off, because cosplayers need to be feel in their safe zone by not feeling harassed, or even like whatever the case scenario may be, end up like this poor innocent girl that took her own life. Because cyberbullying and even bullying in person is just not a good look. All right, we need to like keep these cosplayers safe, and I mean it. Enough is enough. All right. So you guys, I want to tell you guys thank you so much for watching. If you guys really enjoyed the video, to like, share, and subscribe, and continue like making this incredible video viral because we need to help these cosplayers. All right, and you can always leave me in the comment section down below as well. Let me know how you guys feel about this particular video. All right, so this is your help by leader Maggie Negan, the Walking Head Fangirl 27. So see you next video. Love you guys. Peace out.